The angry investors were here to demand answers, while the bank authorities were only trying to answer their questions in calm. When asked about why the employees were paid while their money is still in the locker, here is what the KSICB officials had to say.
ನೌಕರರು ದುಡಿದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಅವರು ನಾಳೆ ಸಂಬಳ ಕೊಡದೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಅವರು ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾಳೆ ಲೇಬರ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗೆ. ದುಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಳ ಕೊಡಲೇಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಈಗ ನೌಕರರಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಳ ಕೊಡದೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ನೌಕರರ ಸಂಬಳವನ್ನು ಪಾವತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ ಎನ್ನುವಂಥ ಯಾವ ನಿರ್ಬಂಧವೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಅವರು ದುಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಲ್ಲಿ ನೌಕರರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನೌಕರಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಳ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ಇದು ಕಾನೂನು ಬಾಹಿರ ಏನೂ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಯೂಶುವಲ್ಲು ನಿಬಂಧಕರು ಅನುಮತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅನುಮತಿಯ ಮೇರೆಗೆ ಸಂಬಳವನ್ನು ಪಾವತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಏನು ಹಿಂದಿನ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇತ್ತು ಆ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಪುನರ್ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ ಎನ್ನುವಂಥ ಆತ್ಮವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ನಮಗೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರುಗಳಿಗೆ, ಮಾನ್ಯ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಿಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಆಸಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಠೇವಣಿದಾರರ ಅಂತ ಈ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾನು ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಮನಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
Among the investors are people who have either saved up for their daughter's wedding or a comfortable retirement. The KSICB's alleged mismanagement has put a halt to all their plans, while many have stated that RBI should step in and take over administrations to straighten things over. How long will it be before the depositors get their money back is now the big question. Maltesh, News9, Bengaluru. A man fell from the 6th floor of a call center in Domlur. The deceased has been identified as 23-year-old Mahendra. He had come to office for the night shift, and before the shift ended, he had gone to the 6th floor for a smoke at 6 in the morning. This is when the incident occurred. Mahendra was working with Maruti Infotech and was a resident of Rammurthy Nagar. A case has been registered with the airport police. And well, the news of yet another case of alleged rape in Bengaluru last weekend sent shock waves across the city. While it was initially reported as an alleged gang rape, Bengaluru police has a different story to tell.
In connection with the rape case which was registered in HSR Layout Police Station, the investigation conducted so far has revealed that it is a case more of human trafficking than the gang rape which as it is being projected in certain sections of media.
Bengaluru police has made progress in the case of alleged gang rape of a girl from Mumbai in HSR Layout. The incident occurred on Saturday night, and it was alleged that a girl in her early 20s was abducted by 6 men at around 9 p.m. and raped till midnight. Investigation suggests that it is a case of human trafficking, and cops are calling it a case of sexual assault. Meanwhile, the cops have arrested 4 persons in this connection.
The information disclosed by the 4 persons who have been secured by police, they got in touch with this lady through a website. This lady came in contact with these guys through 2 intermediaries, and subsequently one of them introduced this lady to one of the 4 accused persons.
The victim is suspected to be a part of a large chain of human trafficking, and the cop suspects she got in touch with the accused through a pimp. A disagreement over money matters is said to have fueled a fight, forcing the girl to escape from the car. The girl reportedly ran into a multi-storied building in HSR Layout, where she was pushed off from the 2nd floor. The victim is currently being treated at Victoria Hospital.
There is a case of sexual assault on the lady, but the circumstances under which that incident happened is different than what was initially reported by her. The cases in the initial stages, still we are looking into all the aspects, and after examining all these 4 persons and cross-checking the veracity of their statements with the complainant, we will come to know the exact incident.
With Vishnu Prasad, Manjunath CR for News9 Bengaluru.
Well, there was joy and laughter at the Homeless Rehabilitation Centre in Nayandahalli today. From dance and music to lip-smacking food, the inhabitants had a day filled with joy and celebrations. With Siddaramaia's government having completed 1 year, the Minister of Social Welfare's Anjaneya visited the homeless centre and celebrated with the ones considered to be less fortunate. They even performed for the minister, thanking him for the generosity. Well, the online fashion world seems to be quite fascinated by Japanese designer Shingo Sato's method of designing garments. He makes 3D garments a reality. The man was in Bengaluru and we sure got some insights on his method of designing that pushes creativity to the limit. Take a look.
World-renowned Japanese designer Shingo Sato was in Nama, Bengaluru to spread his knowledge on 3D garments, a method that Indians are still struggling to adapt. News9 decided to catch a glimpse of his expertise, and we were sure awed by his method called the Transformational Reconstruction 3D technique.
Means the transformational reconstruction. So usually the designer draw on the paper. This technique you can allows to design it onto the 3D shape directly without method, the mathematic method. Nothing, rules, no rules. Just very intuitive way to create a garment.
Shingo Sato often uses wavy or geometric lines for a design, but also builds a pattern using his architectural reconstruction method. Students of the Vidya Institute of Fashion were sure a happy lot. They learned Sato's technique of transformational reconstruction, which gives them many more possibilities to be creative.
TR techniques is basically transformation reconstruction. It is an additional and a higher level than the normal conventional techniques. In normal convection, you have the 2D patterns. Here you can directly design on the dress form using a muslin. And 3D shapes, when you look at the designs, you really cannot make it. How do you do it? And it is, a lot of designs are not really possible to do it with conventional techniques. So this method really breaks the boundaries of any pattern making. You want a sculpture, you can sculpt it. You want something standing as 3D, you can do that. You want something as drape, you can do that. And the best part about this is you don't have to do normal pattern making. Any person who does not know mathematics, any person who has no idea of how to take measurements and everything, absolutely welcome. All you need to do is you need to know how to stitch.
He's a designer from Milan who has invented this technique called the transformational reconstruction, where you can find 3D designs in a dress form. Okay. So this is all about playing with the patterns, and this technique is basically used with calico or the muslin patterns. So from the muslin pattern, we develop these designs like this wall, like the heart, and you can experiment with numerable colors and numerable fabrics.
Wow, it's amazing what an artist can do with a flat piece of fabric, isn't it? His method has gone viral on the online fashion circuit. If you find yourself facing a creative block, then try this technique and push your skills to the limit. Nabila for News9.
3D at cinema halls, 3D at home and 3D on your phone. Well, not enough. Guess what the latest addition to the 3D list is? The Bannerghatta National Park. It is all set to introduce a 3D wildlife experience on its premises. Take a look.
Here's some good news for 3D lovers. To add to that, if you're a wildlife lover, then you're in for a double bonanza. Our very own Bannerghatta National Park is all set to introduce a 3D cinematic experience inside the national park. The theatre will dedicatedly exhibit wildlife and environmental movies from Animal Planet, National Geographic and other sources. A 3D movie will also be shot inside the national park, and preparations for this have already begun. Officials have made sure that the auditorium is of high standards to give a multiplex-like experience with top quality seating arrangements. The cinema hall, capable of accommodating up to 150 people, has almost been completed, with just the screen and a few other small aspects to be completed. The entire project has cost them about 1.4 crore and is expected to be open to the public in about a month's time.
It will be for 30 to 45 minute movie will be there, and we are tendering it out for maintenance. Any private parties can participate and take this job, but the only condition is they have to show only wildlife movies. Different interests they will come here. Movie is one aspect which can attract people. By June end or July first week we will open it.
With the introduction of the 3D theatre, the Bannerghatta National Park will become the first zoo in South India and the second in India to have the facility. Visitors to the zoo feel this will be a great experience and the kids would enjoy it.
Yeah, it's going to be good. In fact, children can feel like 3D effects of animals and if kind of thing which have come out. 3D movies, in fact, not we kids will definitely enjoy wearing the glasses and
3D will be the very nice experience for the children. They will look and they will have some study closely. Sometimes we can't see the animals properly, and they will get some ideas about that. So it will be a very good idea to operate the 3D theatre.
The theatre may not be open yet, but a little surprise awaits the visitors at the park. A hippopotamus at the park has given birth, and the little guy is drawing a lot of attention with his nimble moves. The footfall at the park over the years has been dismal, with no remarkable increase. Officials hope that the 3D theatre will make an impact. Deepak Bopana for News 9, Bengaluru.